Neck and spine. Your feet into the mat, hands on your hips. Breathe deeply. Lift up and down, up and down. Exhale, inhale. 4. Tuck your pelvis, squeeze your glutes. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take a breather to relax. Open your legs a little wider into shoulder distance apart, not too wide, shoulder distance apart, and then hinge your hip back into a flat back and up. Now, if you look at me from the side, we're going to do exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Hinge your hips. Very good. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. What we're also doing is we're letting the knees roll in or bend gently, not straining at the kneecap. We're not doing this with the back. So exhale, hinge back. Hold it this time. Keep your arms dangling down. Arms dangling down. Abdomen pulled in. Now imagine you've got a plank in your hand and you pushed it into your abdomen. So your abdomen can't do this. It doesn't fold in. You're holding it up and pulling the belly into spine. Stay there. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. And from here, rotate your arms to the side. Rotate your wrist and bring your arms up to the side. And then slowly bring it down again. Keep your flat backs on. Now, your flat backs need to be comfortable, okay? And slowly up again. I'm just showing you the front view. Hollow concavity. Stretch your arms. Your arms come in line with your shoulder and down. Now, rotate the other direction. Other direction of the wrist. Belly pulled into spine stretch. And come down slowly. Belly pulled into spine. And up again. Yeah, stretch your back. Hollow concavity. Yes. All the way up and down. Excellent. Scoop your belly into spine. Hold on to your toes. Tuck your pelvis. Hold on to your toes. So 3-finger grip from here. Holding on to your toes. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Straighten your knees and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Well done. From here, walk over to the top of your mat or halfway into quadruped. One more time. Inhale to arch. Exhale to curl. Inhale to arch. Exhale to curl. Tuck your pelvis. Inhale to arch. Exhale to curl. Scoop your belly into spine. From here, take your right hand between your left side and reach up to stretch. Now, don't overdo your stretches. We're still kind of mobilizing. So, exhale. Inhale. As you inhale, open up your chest. Don't think of taking your arm above or trying to reach your arm to the back of the room. Don't do that. Stretch as much as it can go. 3. Remember, your aim is to stretch your chest out. And 4. And out. Get your arm down, hollow concavity. The opposite side now. Left arm through, exhale. Inhale, hollow concavity. 2, exhale. Inhale, belly pulled into spine. Very good. 3, exhale. Inhale, belly pulled into spine. Last one. 4, exhale. Inhale, take a breather and slowly relax. Open and rotate your back, coming back into your force. Breathe deeply. Remember, you still have that plank pushed in, okay? Rotate over your wrist and over your knee. So inhale, open your chest over your wrist. Exhale, curl your spine and go back over your knee. And 2, and curl back over your knee. And 3, exhale. And 4, exhale and change direction. 1, exhale, tuck your pelvis. 2, exhale, hollow concavity. 3, exhale. And 4, exhale, slowly take a breather. Come back into neutral position. Right arm, left leg, hold it there. Stay there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend. Take it easy. Bring it back into center. Left arm, right leg, stretch and hold it there. That's your bird dog. Hold it there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming back into center. And 3. Now going back into right arm, left leg. Bird dog. Scoop your belly into spine. Slowly coming back into center. And 4. Very good. Hollow concavity. Neha, well done. Squeeze your buttocks. And center. 2 more. 5. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. And center. 6. Hollow concavity. And center. Take a breather to release. Well done. Push back. Lie down onto your child's pose. Scoop your belly into spine. Hinge your hips onto your heels. Breathe into your back. Feel your triceps stretching. Breathe, inhale. Breathe, exhale. Breathe, inhale. Breathe, exhale. This breathing is very important because when you're lying down in your child's pose, your chest is kind of pressed onto your thighs. So your breathing sometimes becomes a bit shallow or a bit tighter. So when you're breathing deeply, breathe into your back. Allow your breath to move through your back. And as you exhale, press the belly into spine, away from the thighs. Feel the triceps stretching. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. Slow down, coming back into your quadruped position. Hollow concavity. You're getting your knees under your hip and your wrist under your shoulder. So your hands are at shoulder distance apart and your knees are at hip distance apart, okay? Belly pulled into spine. So from the bird dog, you progress from here. Open up and hold on to that leg and stretch and hold it. Then bring it back down. Watch me first. Then go back into the bird dog like we did. Then turn and twist to touch the other side. Okay. Now when you're doing the bird dog, your right leg stretches out. Okay, sorry. Right arm, left leg stretches out. When you take your right arm to hold your left leg, you're not pulling the left foot towards your right side. So your left leg will stay in the same plane. Okay, so we're working on alignments. That's when the hip and the heart open together at the same time. Open your chest. Inhale. So we're progressing from bird dog. Right arm, left leg. Now when you're taking your arm back, don't reach like this. Squeeze open, rotate from the shoulder blade and slowly bend the left leg and stretch up. If you feel difficult to hold it, you can hold on to your hip. Hold it there. Breathe deeply. Neck and spine in one line. Hold it here. 8, 7, yeah, very nice. 6, excellent, yeah, show. Beautiful wedge. 4, 3, 2, and slowly come back down. Change. Left arm, right leg, hold it out. Stretch. Scoop your belly into spine. Rotate your left arm. Hold on to your right foot and stretch. Look to the left side of the room and hold. Again, reminding you, if you can't hold the foot right now, you can hold your hand on your hip. Very nice, guys. Inhale, exhale. Belly pulled into spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back into center and release. Neck and spine in one line. From here, press the ball of the foot into the mat and slowly lift up into a pike. All right, so going from the quadruped into the pike. Lifting up your heels, straightening up your knees, stretching your chest towards your knee. Hold it. Stay in that position. Your feet are at hip distance apart. Your knees are at hip distance apart. You're breathing into your back. Well done, Neha. Hinge your hip higher. Remember, imagine that hook dangling from the ceiling, which is just kind of pushed in through the tailbone and pulling your buttocks up. So from here, if you were to go back down, you will land in your quadruped, not in your plank. So your mountain or your pike position is that narrow. Breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale, open your ribs out. Neck and spine in one line. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. Your body weight is now in your hips, not on your arms, not in your shoulders either. So lift up as much as you can. Connect and squeeze your buttocks and slowly raise your right leg up into a three-legged dog. Correct? Beautiful. Raise your right leg up into a three-legged dog. Well done, wedge. Squeeze your glutes harder and lift up your legs stronger. If your leg is feeling a bit weak, or I wouldn't say weak, but if it's feeling a little loose, then there's a lot of strain on the spine to hold your leg up. So use your glutes, tighten it up, activate all those muscles, and then stretch up. Squeeze your buttocks. It's easier to stay in those positions once you get the entire core muscles activated. And the macro, the bigger muscles like your glutes and your thighs, totally strengthened. Your calf muscles strengthened. Stay there for last 8. Yashoda, very nice. 7, 6, 5. Vijay, okay? 4, 3, 2, and release down. Change to the left leg up and hold. Left leg up and hold. Very good, Neha. Scoop your belly, squeeze your buttocks, and pull the belly into spine. Remember, do not lose connection of your abdomen and spine. Strengthen, lift up, hold it there. Very nice, Yasho. Scoop your belly, squeeze your glutes. Well done, hollow concavity. If you're making a straight line from your ankle, your knee, your hip, your ribs and shoulder, and your elbow and your hand, that's a good thing to do, okay? And your wrist, basically. So one straight line as much as possible. Your glutes have enough strength to squeeze and allow that leg to ascend. Stay there for last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And slowly down. Come back into your on-force position. Inhale to arch. Exhale to curl. Beautiful, guys. Inhale to arch. Exhale to curl. And as is the nature of the workout, we go from one orientation to the other. So this is your quadruped orientation. Hollow concavity, belly pulled into spine. Stretch your left leg back at this point and your right leg stretches in front. Okay, 2 ways to do this. One is from here, you first take your right leg forward, then you stretch your left leg back. Okay, or you stretch your left leg back, balance, and then take your right leg out. So whichever one works for you. Stretch up and hold it. Belly pulled into spine. Okay, there is some kind of pressure on the wrist. If there is, then make sure that you're not pushing your body weight into it. You're allowing yourself to rise above. Take your right hand, open it to the right side of the room and hold that stretch. Hold that stretch. Keep your quadricep parallel to the floor. Hold it there. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Half chest opener at this point, half hip opener here. Belly pulled into spine. Very nice, Neha. Excellent, Vij. Open your arms up in line with your shoulder. Breathe deeply. Yeah, correct. Nice, Vij. 7, 6, 5, 4. Here's where the flow begins. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that arm back down and slowly release and straighten both your legs. Straighten both your knees. Well done. Stretch out. Now, push the left heel down into the floor. Hinge your hip up. If you feel like your legs are too wide and when you have to come to standing, you're going to lose balance, use the hand, place it down, bring that left leg in center, little closer to you, and then push that left heel into the floor. Belly pull into spine. From here, place your hands on your hips and stretch and hold that flat back. You will feel a deep stretch in your calf muscle. You will feel a deep stretch in your hamstrings. If you feel your stretch is too wide, bring it a little closer and release and stretch. It's important for you to stabilize, not to feel like you're rocking or you're trying to balance. You don't want to do that. You want to activate those muscles. Then you can take your hands out in front and stretch if you want to, or hold the hand on your hip. One of the options. So from here, you may want to stretch forward with your arms in a flat back or keep your hand here and stretch. Very nice. Mindful of your legs. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Stay there for last 8. Well done, Neha. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms back down. Release slowly and take your leg back. Take your right leg back, hold it into the plank and tuck your pelvis. Neha, you can take an option at this point. Yeah, you can just take it a little easy. Belly pulled into spine, hold it. Neck and spine in one line. Squeeze your glutes. Hold it here for 8. In your plank, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now the left leg going forward, right leg stretching back. belly pull into spine. Again, like I said, you can place the right leg down, bring the left leg forward, then stretch, or from the plank itself, bring the left leg forward. Choose something that will help you stabilize. Don't make it difficult because we are releasing today. It's not a strength challenge. Yeah. Excellent, guys. Breathe deeply. Remember to activate and open your hips. Hollow concavity. It starts being a little challenging to begin with because there's a lot of body weight movements. After that, we're going to go on the mat to fully release. Okay. So we end with deep releases. Open your chest, hollow concavity of the abdomen, and then open your arms out on the left side and hold it. Breathe deeply, neck and spine in one line. Excellent. Beautiful, Vijay. Open up. Make sure your hips or your glutes are not curled in or tightened up. Open up, open up. Stay there, yes. Stretch the back of your legs as much as you can go. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. Squeeze your shoulder blades and twist your chest. Stay there for last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms back down, hollow concavity. Realign, readjust if you need to come back up into your straight legs and stretch. Hollow concavity, hold it there. Vijay, I lost your video. Hold it there. Straighten your knees, Neha. Well done. Scoop your belly into spine. Vijay? Yeah, well done, Neha. Now stretch your arms out in front into your flat back, or you can hold it there. So you take an option. You want to do this or here. Abdomen pulled into spine, hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there and bring that arm back down. Scoop your belly into spine and take it back into your plank position. Tuck your pelvis and hold it. Scoop your belly into spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees in. Cross your legs over. Cross your legs and slowly roll back. Vijay, were you saying something to me? No. Okay. Roll back to sit. Open up your glutes. Get into a big diamond. Hold it here. At this point, I'm going to do a slant with my mat. So you can see me from the front also. Abdomen pulled in. Hold it. Clasp your hands around your feet and lift up your chest. Breathe deeply. Flutter in. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. Vijay, very good. Very nice. Up. Very nice back, Neha. Well done. Neck and spine in one line. Watch out for the chin protruding forward. Pull it back in and take a stretch up from the ears and shoulders. Yeah, well done. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. As you exhale, pull the belly into spine. Inhale. Exhale. So out now from here, push your knees out as much as they can go. I haven't asked for props today, okay? Because we want to use the natural stretch of your body. Abdomen pulled in, lift up your hips, and then slowly roll forward, hollow concavity. Breathe deeply, stretch. Now when you're stretching your spine, abdomen pulled in, you will feel the opening in your hips a little more because your hip flexor may open up a little more. Sometimes when you're going forward, the knee may pop in as a protection, like your body may want to do this. So press and keep your knees as wide as they can go. Eventually, we want to reach a point where the knees can touch the floor, but not today. It's completely okay if you don't do it today. Open your chest and stretch. Place your elbows on outside of your shins and open your chest. Inhale, exhale. Shh. Inhale, exhale. Shh. Abdomen pulled into spine. Inhale, exhale. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. I'm going to ask you to stay here. 8, 7. Now, even as I say stay here, try to go down to the floor as much as you can do that. 6. Well done. But keep your back stretched. So if your back has to curl to reach down, you don't want to do that because in a way you're lifting away from the stretch. You want to go with it. 5. Stretch the back of your, the sides of your spine around your glutes and slightly higher than your glutes. 4, 3, 2, inhale to 1 and slowly relax. Well done. Keep your knees coming in closer. Keep your feet on either side of the mat or in the center of your mat. Scoop your belly into spine. Open your chest. Lift up your arms. Lift up your arms as in straighten your arms. Open your legs a little wider and then just tilt down. 1, 2, 90, 90, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 6, 7, and 8. Hold it there. Hold it there with your right leg going back and your left knee turning to the side. Okay, so I'm going to come back this way. Yeah, keep your back straight, Neha. Well done. So when you go all the way back, you may find that your spine is kind of curling. So lift yourself up, even in your 90-90, as much as you can, keeping your chest lifted up. Yeah, and then stretch out, belly pulled into spine, hollow concavity of the abdomen. Yashu, you got locked out because of the electricity, right? Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Scoop your belly into spine, open your chest. Now this is what we call the mermaid. Keep your back straight, Neha, lift up and very nice. Now, if your knee starts to hurt in this position, then you could take like a block or you could open your legs a little more out without having to squeeze them in too much, okay? Open your chest, allow your hip flexor to open. Now at this point, your right hip flexor is opening because your right leg has gone to the back. Open your chest, hollow concavity. Breathe deeply. Well done. So your right knee has folded back. Left knee has opened on the outside. Correct. Yeah, that's it, Yash. Scoop your belly into spine. Open your chest to lift up. Inhale. Exhale to release. When you come down, so if your legs, arms are too far apart, this is what will happen. The lag of the spine. See, when the spine lags down, the abdomen cannot connect. So come a little closer. It's okay if you can't go very high, but keep your chest open. Lift up, inhale. Exhale to lower. Shh. Open your chest. 2, inhale. Exhale to lower. 3, inhale. Very good. Exhale to lower. Nice, well done. 4, inhale. Exhale to lower. 5, inhale. Exhale to lower. 6, inhale. Exhale to lower. And that's about it. Now lift up and hold and squeeze your buttocks and stay. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. Pull the belly into spine. Don't let your back go roll in. Lift up your hips more. Lift up your hips. Keep your hands closer to your buttocks. Keep your hands close to your buttocks and push your pelvis above your knee. Stay there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly release. All right, this one's an actual heart opener as well. But because we are in this position, you want to go back slowly. So from your left elbow, because your left knee is outside, left elbow back, slowly. Then take your right elbow back and slowly walk back to lift up. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. Find both your glutes on the mat equally. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. If your neck feels tired to stretch back, look at your chest or look in front of you. Abdomen pulled into spine. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. Open your chest. Very nice, Yashoda. Very nice. Well done. Breathe deeply. Open your chest. Now, you may stay here if you want to, or slowly. Like remember, I've given you option. 1 is you can stay here if you want to. 2 is to release your elbow gently, to lie down on the floor and feel the stretch. When should you not lie down on the floor? When your back hurts, when your knees hurt, especially the right knee, which is folded back, right? So these 2 places, you will not sit down. Tuck your pelvis gently. Having said that, it's a great heart hip opener. Breathe deeply. Now you can lie down only if you wish to. Very good, Neha. Excellent, Virji. Beautiful, Yasho. belly pulled into spine. Keep your arms by your side. If you're not supporting your arms, if you've gone all the way down, then lift your arms up by your above you, hollow concavity, and feel that abdomen pulling down. Then rotate your arms. Inhale, exhale to come up. 2, inhale, rotate your arms and circle nicely. 3, 4, go over your shoulder blades. 5 and 6. Now change direction. Change opposite direction. 1, well done. And 2, keep it going. 3, 4, feel the shoulder blade on the mat. 5, or on the floor. 5, keep your arms open. And 6, take a breather, release, hollow concavity, curl your spine and pull both your arms up. Clasp your hands together and tuck your pelvis. If you feel the stretch in your quadricep deepen, that's okay, but breathe into the stretch. Remember, your stretches cannot be forced, okay? Any kind of forceful stretches one is your body may not remember it because it didn't start from the core level. 2 is it is easier to spasm into it. So go slow and easy. Go into a place where you feel challenged but comfortable and you enjoy that stretch. You should not feel burdened by that stretch, okay? Your breathing should be even. So wherever you feel like you're gasping for breath in a stretch or a flexibility routine, that's not a good thing, okay? Hollow concavity. Well done. From here, bring your elbows back down. Hold on to your ankle if you can, your right ankle or your right hand holding on to the right ankle and slowly ascend from the floor. Another way to go about it is to slowly roll over onto your left side and come up. Having said that, it's easier to come up with your elbows on the floor together. Scoop your belly into spine. Yes, very good. Tuck your pelvis. Correct. Yashoda, well done. Correct. Open your chest, belly pulled into spine, hollow concavity, and from here, hands on the floor to come to sitting. Breathe deeply. Open your buttocks up. Now release your legs. So from here, come back to your wide leg position, which is your happy baby seated position. So from here, we moved into the happy baby seated position. Okay. From here, clasp your hand or your fingers, 3-finger grip on your big toes and come into a seated balanced happy baby or stay in this position, whichever one works for you. So you can see what will happen is you will find yourself on a corner of the mat or an edge of the mat. That's okay. I will go back like this so that you can see me clearly. Belly pulled into spine, hold it. Neck and spine in one line. Remember, we have the other side to do. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. Now from here, open your chest. Bring your legs closer first. You may feel like a fold happening in your abdomen, right? And your abdomen is making space by moving towards the spine to allow your knees to come together. Okay, the deeper muscles of the abdomen. Then from here, you straighten your legs. Stretch your legs. If you feel like, okay, I'm not able to straighten my legs because my knees are not allowing me, that's okay. But I don't want to straighten my legs and then go here. Okay, so your straightening of your legs has to be gradual. Keeping the balance in, keeping your knees close together, belly pulled into spine, stretch and hold it. Breathe into your back. Breathe into your back. Very nice, Yashoda. Your one tip to balance better is to not raise your hands above your shoulder level. Keep your arms in line with the toes. If you raise it higher, there's a possibility that your back can go into a curl. So open up in this situation, in this one, hold it, get a good grip. And then from here, stretch the legs. Don't stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Straighten it up. And then gradually move back to accommodate it. Well done. Breathe deeply. Neck and spine in one line. Hold that stretch. It's your V teaser. Now your teasers are usually not held. Okay, your actual V teaser is the opposite of pike, where you will be seated on your glutes and you're making a V. Okay, in your sitting one. That's what's called the Pilates V teaser. Belly pulled into spine. Open your chest more, Viji. Push your chest towards the knee and stretch. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Very nice, Neha. So we're looking at the back, not at your legs. Your legs are, and your arms and your legs are extremities. So we're looking more at the spine and the stretch and the strength of it. Okay? Hold it there. Scoop your belly, squeeze your glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release to come to sitting. Excellent. Open your legs out, back into your big diamond, hold it there. Scooping your belly into spine, deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Flutter, flutter, abdomen pulled into spine, keep your back strong. And from here, bring your knee heels closer to your groin and open again. We're going to repeat that whole thing on the other side, where your knee goes over to the left side now. Stretch down, hollow concavity. 2, again, when we're moving into your forward fold, we're moving into a fold. We're not moving into a curl, okay? So you take a paper and you fold it. You don't curve the paper over. So you're one part of your paper stretching over the other, okay? Open chest. Exhale. Inhale. Assist with breathing, because if your breathing is not regulated, then your stretches become a little more cumbersome and they start to strain. So your idea is not to strain, because your idea today is to release your spine. And then hold that stretch for as long as you can. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale, stretching your spine forward. Belly pulled into spine, hollow concavity, navel moving up towards the back, knees out by your side as much as you can go. Remember, I will say things like try to get your chest on your toes, try to touch your forehead to the front of your toes on the floor. You will go with what you can do best and how well you respect your spine while you're going into it, okay? Scooping your belly in, deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. Stay there for last 8. Stretch spine more, Yasho. Well done. 7. Stretch the upper back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly inhale to come up. Keep your arms going back. Open your legs out and start with your drops. Knee drops or 90-90s. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The opposite side. Come to a point where your left leg can go back, right leg goes outside. Your right knee moves out, left leg goes out to the back. Okay, tuck your pelvis. We're doing the opposite of what we did first. Scoop your belly into spine. In this position, the knee that has gone folded inwards, or the knee that has folded in my case, it's a left, and even in your case, when your left hip may feel like it's getting off the floor, because sometimes when you push that hip down, you may feel like a tug at the kneecap, right? So at that point, make sure you release your distance between your legs a little more and try to push the left buttock or the turned inside of your buttock down on the floor as much as it can go. Now keep your feet at very strong grips, because if your feet are loose, then everything comes on the spine, like we said in the first time also. Keep your feet strong, okay? Activate your calf muscle. Make sure your foot is pointing really strongly. Back leg is also pointing strongly. Belly pulled into spine. Open your chest. Lift, inhale. Exhale to lower. Breathe deeply. Now I've got you all on mute, so I can't hear you breathing. But you want to breathe so that you can hear your deep sigh out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Open your chest more. Inhale. Hold it here and stay. Open your chest, scoop your belly into spine, squeeze your buttocks, pull the navel into spine, open your chest and stay. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. Look in front of you. If your neck strains, lift your hip in line with your knee. That's very nice, Yashoda. So lift your hip in line. So if your hip is here, there's a possibility you're straining. So open and lift up your hip more. So you're able to stretch there. Stretch the back of your legs. Scoop your belly into spine. Lift up a little higher, Vij, with your hips. Get your hands a little closer, Viji. Lift up. Yeah, that's it. And pull the belly into spine. And slowly rolling down. Scoop your belly into spine. And from here, come back to getting your elbow on the floor. Ease out of the elbow, which is on the right side, because the one that opens to the right is an easier one. The one that folds inward is a challenging one, okay? So open your chest, hollow concavity. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. Your aim is to connect your abdomen to your spine for everyone. Navel lock, navel into spine, sides of your abdomen, the entire abdominal muscle pressed into the back, right? Because you want your abdomen and your spine to work together. Keep looking in front of you if your neck strains. As you look in the front, don't curl or don't concave your chest in. Open your chest and keep looking forward. And slowly from here, lie down as much as you can. Slow and steady, just like you did the first time. Hollow concavity, hold. Breathe deeply, tuck your pelvis. Another option is to stay there and hold it, okay? So for example, if you don't want to lie down, you can be here as well, but you can't do the rotations of the arms there. Scoop your belly into spine, but everyone's gone to lie down on the floor, so that's a good thing. Scoop your belly in, neck and spine in one line, hollow concavity of the abdomen. And slowly lift your arms up. Scoop your belly, squeeze your buttocks and rotate your arms. 1, inhale, exhale in. 2, inhale, exhale in. Watch out for your knees, okay, at this point. Watch out for your knees. Make sure your knees are not straining. 3, inhale, exhale in. 4, inhale, exhale in. You will feel a deep stretch in your quadricep, left quadricep. And your left hip flexor. 5 and 6. Feel the abdomen going into your spine and rotate the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. 5. Neha, very good. And 6. Belly pull into spine. Hold it. And stretch your arms up. Keep your shoulder blades on the floor and raise your arm. Clasp your hands and lift up as much as you can. Feel the concavity in your abdomen deepen. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your pelvis. Inhale. Exhale. Hollow concavity. Inhale.
I thought I was sleeping.
Exhale.
No pain.
Unmute. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop your belly into spine. Slowly descend with your hands down. Scoop your belly in. From here, lift yourself back onto your elbows or move over to the side. You can release your leg and move to the side if you feel that's better for you, okay? Or come back into your onto your elbows, and from here, slowly release up and come to sitting. Scoop your belly into spine and open your legs out and back into your happy baby seated. We'll do one more of your leg holds and stay. Breathe deeply, open your chest. Your idea is to release your spine. Keep your belly pulled into spine this time. So what we did the first time was we were trying to get into a straight leg and knees together. At this point, open your chest and straighten your knees out into a wide V and hold it. Scoop your belly into spine and open your chest up. Very good. So don't reach for your toes. Stay there. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it there. Inhale. Stay there. Exhale. Hollow concavity of the abdomen, Viji. Very nice. Open up. Well done, Neha. Beautiful, Yasho. Yasho, lift up your spine a little more this way. Right now it's here. Yeah. Yes. Correct. And open your chest towards the knee. Very good. Your legs and your arms are extremities. So yes, at some point you will feel that you want your legs and your arms to straighten up, but it's okay as long as your spine is strong. Belly pulled in. Stretch your legs as much as they can go. Push your heel to the top. Push your heel. Yeah, well done. Stay there. From here, we're going to do that rotating movement, okay? From here, scooping your belly into spine, lift up, stretch. Get your left leg, your left heel into your right buttocks and your right leg crossed over your left, and lift and open and stretch. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Already you will start to feel the stretch at your right buttocks. Scoop your belly into spine, open your chest as much as you can. If at this point your foot is just going like this, there's a possibility it will allow your entire body to drop in or to fall. So make sure your foot is strong. Make sure you're rising and lifting up your spine and holding. Now take your left hand, push it across your right outer thigh and stretch. Open your chest, hold it. Breathe deeply. Breathe inhale, breathe exhale. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Stay there for 8. Belly pull into spine. Now your left arm, which is over the right knee, you can stretch that arm out also if you need to. Okay? Make sure you're not sinking into your right shoulder. Your right shoulder is lifted, your right arm is completely straight, and you're looking over your right shoulder gently. Your body, your chest will twist towards the right side before your neck moves in. Yeah, Neha, beautiful. Nice back. Hollow concavity. At this point, your hollow concavity makes sense because you're twisting and you're still trying to pull the belly into spine without curling your back. And slowly from here, release. Take your left arm over, open your armpit, place the left hand behind you, lift your right leg, right arm. You've done this with me before. And then slowly lift up. Now, while you're curling in, don't allow your back to curl in like this. From here, open. That's why strong feet. Get on your feet and your arms. Slowly release and rotate and come into forward fold position. Hamstring stretch, hold it there, belly pull into spine, straighten your knees and stretch. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Well done. Remember from what side you went in. You went over your left and you twisted from your left side. Okay? Very nice. Don't go into a mountain, go into a forward fold. Yashoda, very good. So your hips are above your ankle. Hips are above your ankle. Viji, walk back a little. More. Yes. Pull the belly into spine, push the belly buttocks up. Neha, slightly walk back and try to get the elbows to touch the floor as much as you can. Now your elbows won't touch the floor by pushing your back down. They touch the floor by extending your spine. Breathe deeply, neck and spine in one line. Tuck your pelvis and stretch your back. Stretch and down. The minute your back curls in, and if your buttocks curl in, there we go. We kind of start doing this. So straightening the knees and stretch down. Hollow concavity. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Now walk over to your left leg. Walk to your left leg. You will feel that, that your entire body weight is collapsing here. So take your right hand and hold on to your left side of the foot or left foot. Twist in and take your left arm up and hold it. Scoop your belly in, twist and hold. Breathe. Stay in the position you are in, okay? Don't change. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Get the left hand down. Then place the left ball of the foot and twist in to come back to the same position you are, to the opposite side. Left over right. So you twist it over. So your left leg is gone over your right. And your right leg is bent. Open your chest. Take your right arm across your left and stretch up and straighten up your back. Scoop your belly into spine. Twist as much as you can. Straighten your arms if you feel comfortable. If your elbow starts to feel a little smart, then you can keep it bent. Open chest. When you're looking back to over the shoulder may not help because sometimes it allows you to twist your hips as well. So make sure that your hips are ground into the floor, feet are ground into the floor. You have elevated yourself and then twisted back. And then in that position, you breathe. Breathe. And then from here, slowly release. Take your right arm over your left. The right arm over the right side. left arm over, scoop your belly, lift yourself up, find that strength to stay in that position, then slowly twist in and work back into forward fold and hold it. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. Straighten your knees at the back, belly pulled into spine, stretch. Hold it, okay? Hold it. Keep your legs wider. Your feet are wider. Neha, walk back a little more. Walk back. No. Walk back with your hands. Keep your feet where they are. Walk back with your hands more. More. Yes. And squeeze your belly into spine and fold over. Very good. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. Open your chest a little more. Abdomen tightened. Take your left hand towards your right leg, like we did the first time. Your feet have to be wide apart. If they are too narrow, you may not feel that stretch. Yeah, so just as we went, we're not changing any positions. So left hand towards your right leg, look towards the right side and lift your right arm up and stretch. Scoop your belly into spine. Twist from your ribs. Correct, very good. Don't look at flexibility. Very nice, Yashoda. Excellent. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. Tighten up your abdomen. Squeeze your buttocks. Very nice, Neha. Excellent wedge. Beautiful. Squeeze your belly into spine. Stretch your upper back. Stretch your upper back a little more, Viji. Well done, well done. Yeah. Yes, that's it. So open your chest more. Keep your neck and spine in one line. Keep your neck and spine in one line. And slowly from here, belly pulled into spine. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. We curl in towards the right side. And this time, we bring the knee down and then open the leg out back into seated happy baby, but to stabilize. That's all. We hold it here. Breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale. Abdomen pulled into spine. Keep your back straight and tall. Hollow concavity. And slowly relax. Coming back to start position. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. This time we're just fluttering to relax. Okay. Breathe, inhale. Breathe, exhale. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. Keep your hands out in front of you and buttock work yourself to the center of your mat. In your glute walk, make sure that you're getting your glute muscles activated, your sits bone activated. So open up your glutes, come back to center when you're in the center of your mat. Stretch your leg out. Pull the buttocks out. Find that nice grounding. Abdomen pulled in, arms here. When you go back down, don't lift your arms up, okay? Because that pulls you back. So squeeze your belly into spine and gently lower down to the floor. And relax, arms by your side. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. Open your arms out. Chest open to the ceiling. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. We're almost at the end of the workout. Scoop your belly in, open your legs a little wider, allow your inner thighs and your abdomen and your legs to breathe. Inhale. Exhale, pull the belly into spine without tucking. So don't tuck your pelvis. Push the abdomen into spine and try to flatten your lower back without moving your hips. So you don't want to curl your hips without moving your hips. Open up. Make a diamond with your fingers, with your index and your thumbs. And then place the index fingers, the nails on the pubic bone and the thumb near the navel. And press the thumb. So press with your four fingers, press your pubic bone down, which means it's an indication it's not allowed to come up, okay? Inhale. Exhale, only descend with your thumbs. Inhale. This is just to visualize how it feels inside. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Arms by your side. Exhale. Feet bent, knees bent, hollow concavity, ankle under kneecap. Tuck your pelvis. At this point, you can bring that hip in. Inhale to relax. Exhale to tuck and curl. Inhale to relax. Exhale. Inhale. exhale, inhale. Lift up your legs, your knees in line with your hips, ankle in line with your knee. Open your chest up and tuck your pelvis and stretch your arms up. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. From here, take your right arm and left leg out, dead bugs, and come back to center, grounding your spine. Left arm, right leg, stretch out, exhale in. 3, inhale, exhale in. It comes exactly to the same place where it left from. So your knees will not come close to each other. Your feet will not come close to each other. Your arms will be exactly how they started off. When you take your arms back, stretch your armpits. Hollow concavity, stretch your back as much as you can. When you bring your legs back and use your abdomen to push into the spine. Last one, left arm, right leg, come back into center and hug your knees into your chest. Rock gently side to side. Breathe, inhale, breathe, exhale. Belly pulled into your spine. Cross your right ankle over your left quadricep. Open your chest. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Hug your left knee into your chest. Stretch the right outer thigh and your right glutes. Your right abductors, your right gluteal muscles. Breathe deeply for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Place your left foot on the floor, arms by your side. Right knee towards the right wrist. Look to your left side. Inhale to come back to center. Curl your spine. Open to the opposite side. Inhale to come back to center. Exhale. Scoop your belly into spine. Come back to center. Right towards your left. Come back to center. Right knee to right wrist. Look to your left. Exhale in. And the opposite direction. And slowly curl back into center. Hug your knees again. Deep inhalation. Get your left knee back into spine. Left knee into your chest and stretch your spine. Belly pulled into spine. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Neck and spine in one line. At this point, place your left foot down again. Take your right leg towards your left side and with your left hand gently guide the right thigh towards the floor. Guide it towards the floor. Don't push it on the floor, okay? Slowly and gently. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. The stretch is more on the sides of your back at this point. Your right side, hold it there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl in. Bring your knee out. So now you uncurl. Take both your knees into your left side and then stretch like we usually do. Without bringing it back into center. Scoop your belly in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now curl your knees in. Keep them close to your chest. Hug them back in. Come back to center. Right foot on the floor. Left ankle across your right quadricep. Open your chest. First is to open your hip flexor. A released hip flexor is a stronger back. Okay, a tight hip flexor means an overworked back. Hug your right knee into your chest. Open your chest. Scoop your belly in. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Arms by your side. Take your left knee towards the left wrist and look to your right. Exhale as you do that. Inhale to center. Remember to breathe deeply because that really facilitates that oxygen movement. Exhale to the opposite side. Inhale to center. Take your left knee towards your left wrist and back into center. 3, 4, last one, sorry, to your other side and slowly release, come back into center, hug your knee again. Right knee into your chest. Stretch the left side of your glutes. Belly pull into spine. Stay here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release back. Take your left foot across your right wrist and stretch. Right hand on the outside of your left leg and pull it gently. Guide that knee down. Don't push it down. Scoop and squeeze your buttocks and curl and tuck your belly into spine. Your left shoulders will stay on the floor. They don't lift up. So keep your left shoulders on the floor and accordingly stretch. Then slowly take your arms back down, hold it here. Release your foot. Bend both your knees, curl in towards your armpit and stretch and hold it. Breathe deeply, inhale, exhale. Stay here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl your spine, come back into center. And slowly turn over onto your tummy. Prone position, the last one. Inhale. Hands underneath your chest. Abdomen pulled into spine. You can keep your hands under your shoulders as well, depending on how high you feel like you want to go with your back. And like a snake, stretch forward and slowly lift up. Belly pulled into spine. Squeeze your buttocks. Belly pulled into your spine. Open your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Don't let your back curl in. Lift and squeeze your abdomen. Pull it, tighten it up to the back and stretch. And slowly from here, squeeze back into child's pose and release. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. Keep your knees parallel. Walk forward with your elbow and slide down into the floor and stretch. Chest down to the floor, armpits to the floor and stretch. Into puppy dog pose. So from here, once you finish your child's pose, walk forward, crawl forward, keep your buttocks above your knee and then stretch. Stretch your arms. Open your chest to the floor. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Stretch the back, hollow concavity, upper back contractions, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And from here, curl your spine, tuck your pelvis. Inhale to arch. Get your elbows on the floor. Exhale to tuck. Inhale to arch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And slowly release up onto your fours. Tuck again one time. Exhale. Place the ball of your foot into the floor and walk back towards your feet. Straighten your knees. Curl your spine to come up slowly. Curl and tuck your pelvis and gently roll up. Clasp your hands together at the back. Open your chest to the part where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Squeeze your buttocks. Open your chest. And slowly relax. Rotate your wrist. And then stretch your hands. Stretch and flex your wrist. And hold it this time. So when you're pulling the hand with the other one, don't pull it too hard because your carpals are pretty thinner compared to the rest of your arm. So stretch as much as you can. But you just want to release these small muscles. And almost like you're saying stop, very far. That's how strong your arm should be. And then down and pull back. But very gently again, let me remind you, don't want to do a vigorous pull. Stretch. Then the other hand, the other arm. Scoop your belly in. Fingers pointing up. Fingers pointing down and stretch. Hollow concavity of the abdomen. Squeeze your buttocks. And release. Rotate your shoulders. 2, 3, 4. And forward. 1, 2. Belly pulled in. 3 and 4. Legs wide open. Open your chest. Keep your toes pointing to the center. Okay. Don't rotate your hips out. Scoop your belly in. and stretch slowly. Belly pull into spine, rotate, curl, and 2. That's all. And then now rotate your feet out and then do a complete rotation with your hip. Balance in a way that you can hold when you're going forward and your legs are not slipping out. And the opposite side, feet back to pointing forward, feet back to pointing forward, the opposite direction. Scoop your belly into spine curl. And rotate the other side. Rotate your feet out and continue. Well done. And slowly release. Come back into center. Get your feet back under your hips. Belly pulled into spine. Deep inhalation. Stretch your neck gently. Take the opposite arm behind you. And change. And release. Rotate your head once in one direction, once in the other. And relax. Well done. Thank you, guys.